I don't know what's going on with Bethesda lately, but to me it seems like they're almost cursed. We're talking about some really bad leaks on their behalf, leaking important personal information from Bethesda support from their own customers, so that is not cool. Then they respond about that. Plus, we've got some new changes to Fallout 76 that you may have missed. We're going to go over all of those. Some super important stuff have actually changed to the camp system, resource collecting, and a lot of other notable changes too. So yeah, we'll dive into that too in the video. Plus, go over your top comments. You better believe it. But yeah, welcome back, my fellow Vault Dwellers and Wasteland Wonders, to Open World Games. By the way, if you are new, welcome. Smack that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification icon to receive my videos every single day. And also, follow me on Facebook.com/openworldvideogames for daily live streams, because we have a blast doing that. I've been having a blast, by the way, streaming Just Cause 4. But anyway, on to the news. Don't want to keep you guys too long. So here we go. Recently, this was posted out on Twitter from Jesse Tracy, who says, I'm receiving other people's support tickets on my Bethesda account. I have numerous people's receipts for power armor set that includes their email and home address and the type of card used. This is not good, right? Of course not. Holy crap, that is not cool. Now, there was some follow-ups to this as well. This was posted out by Radioactive Trinket, who says, beware with what information you put in your tickets, because they are basically public. I went on the support website today to update a ticket of mine, and surprisingly or not, I ended up being able to see all sorts of tickets with people putting their personal information in them, like receipt screenshots, names, addresses, and so on. I'm assuming this is a bug in the website, because I don't see for what reason Bethesda would make tickets public. And then he goes on to say, I'm not going to paste screenshots of what I have access to for the privacy of the people, but I can see receipts of people from all over the world, and if I can, other people probably can too. So it seems like this is not good news at all. He goes on to say some other stuff, but yeah, not good news. Now, Bethesda took notice of this, specifically Bethesda support, and they went on to say this as a follow-up. We experienced an error with our customer support website that allowed some customers to view support tickets submitted by a limited number of other customers during a brief exposure window. Upon discovery, we immediately took down the website to fix the error. We are still investigating this incident and will provide additional updates as we learn more. During the incident, it appears that the username, contact information, and proof of purchase information provided by a limited number of customers on their support ticket requests may have been viewable by other customers accessing the customer support website for a limited time, but no full credit card numbers or passwords were disclosed. Hey, at least there's that. Then they say, we plan to notify customers who may have been impacted. Bethesda takes the privacy of our customers seriously, and we sincerely apologize for this situation. That's just bad news. There's no way around it. That is just awful news. Bethesda, they've been on a string of bad news since Fallout 76's release. And I thought, after the blog post by them addressing some of the game's issues and, saying that we're going to be providing feedback and they're fixing the stash of them, I was like, hopefully they can, fix all of this. And they also went out of their way. Well, not went out of their way. They legally had to do it. They addressed the canvas bag fiasco related to that power armor edition. So I was like, maybe they can make some things right here and get on, the correct course. But then this happened. So I was like, the first time I saw this news, I just laughed. I was like, wow, this is endless for Bethesda. I mean, it's like literally like they're cursed or something at this point. So hopefully that somehow they can break a curse. This curse have something to break it. They need some sort of witch come in and break the curse or the spell or something. Come into their offices, someone that knows what they're doing, that's a professional, and really break the curse, because something's going down, man. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, hopefully they can get this all fixed. But anyway, yeah, there was also some really noteworthy changes to Fallout 76 as well. you know, some secret hidden things that happened during the latest patch of the game. And this was posted out by Meowth, we'll just call them that. They say patch notes don't cover all that changed. They should. And then it was also posted by this user as well, Despotac. And they basically data mined the game after the patch and came up with some noteworthy changes. Now, they did go on to say that not all of them are 100% correct, but I think that they got the idea for sure. And yeah, it looks like they collected information from around the web. You can see some of the numbers that they pulled from, you know, the changes to the extractor, workshop, and resource production rate. We're going to go over some of the notable stuff right now. So one thing that's really notable is production rates have been reduced for the fusion cores from 10 per hour to 1 fusion core per hour. I think it's safe to say that a lot of us have no problem with the fusion cores at the moment. So, and then they said the ammo production cap has been reduced from 400 to 200 when you are producing your ammunition from the facilities there. And then getting ore instead of scrap, stock up on that acid. Then it says this acid. It says lead in camp workshop is unaffected. Fusion cores now drain quicker, but they're not too sure exactly how much of an increase that is to the drainage there. Then they say grenade exploit removed, and then the search exploit glitch has also been removed, and then they removed a cap stash exploit. So a lot of exploits have been addressed in this patch, and that's something that I think Bethesda should be talking about, because getting those exploits fixed is pretty important to the game, of course. Then it says this in the post here. It says anything past point has some people saying yes and to some no, so do not take these as 100% correct. It says flux looted from blast zones expires much quicker. It says estimate an hour versus 5 to 10 minutes. And then legendary spawns reduced, and a percentage of them have a legendary also reduced as well. So they've basically reduced the legendary items in the games that you can actually obtain from legendary enemies, it seems. And then they go on to say plans not being awarded as often for events. And then the legendary effect that regens HP now restores action points. And then he does say that that needs confirmation, but this is stuff that they've been hearing from other players around the internet. Now, characters over level 50 do even less damage to both PvE and PvP. Now, I don't think, we'll see if that's true or not. It does say that these do need confirmation on here, but this is what is being reported currently. And it says planned mod spawn rates have been reduced, and then super mutants and ghouls both seem to have either increased health or damage reduction. And then also enemies have an aggro zone, but when they leave it, they regain health instantly. So the idea there is when you are in battle to use what you have, not to retreat and try to, you know, get more items and kind of be invulnerable in that sense. So yeah. Then it says some server hopping exploits removed as well. Now, stealth and melee have apparently had some things changed as it says this. Stealth and melee have had around half the people say they feel being nerfed, that they are being nerfed, and the other half say they don't. So there's some controversy about this, I guess. How many of you actually play stealthy in the game and also, you know, have a hyper-focused melee build? Let me know in the comments below. But I guess they say that's slightly less damage for anyone above level 50, I guess. It says stealth has been nerfed, level 50 plus, slightly less damage, and enemies not aware of your regain health randomly. And then melee has been nerfed, level 50 plus damage seems to be reduced. Haven't checked lower levels. Yeah, let me know your take on this, if this is stuff you have noticed. But it seems like several things have changed in the back end based off of actual numbers that have been data mined. So they can go in to the files, data mine these files, and see that these numbers have been changed in these situations, and this is what is being reported currently. Now, again, a lot of these things can be adjusted in the future, but I think the focus is going to be, you know, fixing the game. So, and also not leaking anyone's customer service information. I think that's pretty important too. Jeez. Okay, so now it's time for, you guessed it, top comment. So let's do this. Remember, leave a comment down below for a chance for it to end up right here in a video. Okay, so the first top comment comes from Dave, who says, I believe the game can make a comeback, but let's be realistic, the damage has been done. Bethesda as a whole has tarnished their reputation and created a sense of distrust even among its hardcore fans. I really hope that Bethesda continues to improve and evolve Fallout 76. I also hope they can recover from the disastrous, launch that was of their own making. Keep making things right. You have a long road ahead of you to regain our trust, but it can be achieved. I think I may start a new character later today. I wanted to wait till next week's update to take effect, but I'm eager, to start a new character with a clear-cut plan of what special and perk cards to pick. Yeah, I think that was very, very well said there. I think they have a long road ahead of them. Honestly, I've been through something similar with Battlefront 2, and, you know, it has taken, I mean, they still have a lot of stigma related to the name Battlefront, but they are definitely doing things a lot better over there with Battlefront 2. In many ways, and, you know, they caught the attention of people outside of Battlefront 2 because of their Clone Wars stuff, releasing the fact that they've gotten rid of the microtransactions with the loot boxes and stuff, and they've rehauled the progression system. So, yeah, seeing that, I think that it is possible that some sort of recovery is possible. But I think it's going to be just that, some sort of recovery. I don't think it's going to be a complete recovery. I think the game is damaged permanently, but I think they can recover it somewhat. But let's go on to the next top comment here. It says, Ranger Slayer 198 Gaming says this, I have faith in Bethesda. I've been through Ark Survival Evolved since day one on both PC and Xbox One. Been through all the bugs, crashes, frame drops, lag, and just everything. But that game got way better. From what I learned from all in Ark is to be patient, report all bugs, and whatever to help the devs do their jobs and play on. With that being said, Fallout 76 will get better. People just need to be patient and know this is something very new to Bethesda. Yeah, that is true. I think Ark Survival Evolved fixed their game very quickly in many respects. I do remember its rough launch, but I do recall that they were pretty fast in reacting. And so far, I think Bethesda, when it comes to the stash and stuff that they're adding this December, they're being very quick to address some of those issues. But again, I think there's going to be a permanent stigma related to the name Fallout 76. It's just the way it's going to be. But guys, yeah, I'm still really enjoying the game, having a blast. Apologies again for the old gameplay. I'm preparing for a trip right now. It's crazy over here. But thank you guys so much for the support and watching the videos, as always. I hope you are enjoying them. Some really exciting stuff coming from the Game Awards again, so stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you next time. Keep the comments rolling in, and I will see you once again in the wasteland. Take it easy.